summertime recipe. When tomatoes are in season, this is the one to make. It is super easy, super fast, it's super delicious, and classic. It's a tomato Swiss cheese grilled sandwich. The ingredients for this dish are great bread. Any kind you like is fine, but I love sourdough. Swiss cheese, I get it already sliced thick. Mayo, fresh tomatoes, and they're everywhere at farmer's market in the height of summer. Any kind you like, whatever's handy. Salt and pepper, and optional is basil and red onion. When I'm feeling fancy, that's what I'll add. To get to the finish line fast, I turn my oven on broil and an oven-safe pan onto medium. This is going to be a really crunchy, crusty crust. I cut off the heel of my bread and cut 2 slices of similar size. I love mayonnaise, so I am going to butter my bread with a lot of mayonnaise. This is going to be what makes it not stick to my pan, so I'm putting a lot on. I'm taking the back of my spoon and I'm putting it on the other side. That's probably 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. For the non-guilt factor, I figure a lot of that's going to end up in the pan too, so I'm really not counting the calories here. And to get them crunchy, I'm laying them down mayonnaise side in that pan. And there they're going to sit for about 3 minutes. So I take a beautifully ripe tomato that I've washed, and now I'm going to slice it. You want your knife razor sharp to do these slices. By having a razor sharp knife, cutting a tomato is wonderful. This video is sponsored by Culinary Couture. I've used their gadgets before and they're great. I use their Whetstone for this recipe to get my knife that sharp. Culinary Couture makes the best whetstone on the market. This professional whetstone for the home kitchen has 2 grits. It has 1000 grit for the first pass of your knife. This will remove burrs and get your knife sharp. And the 6000 grit is for finishing your knife for a very razor sharp edge. Culinary Couture thought to give you a wonderful base for your whetstone. It comes with a rubber insert, so the whetstone fits flatly and securely in the base so there's no movement. Your whetstone kit comes with a non-slip bamboo base, so it won't slide around as you place it on your counter to use. Your kit also contains a water bottle, so water's handy as you're using it. And if this is the first time using a whetstone, they give you a guide that is a perfect 15% so that the blade makes contact at the perfect angle for the sharpest edge. I am making a huge sandwich today with lots of tomato and lots of cheese because that bread can support it. Oh, doesn't that look great? Look at how juicy those tomatoes are. A healthy quick lunch for you and your kids. I'm adding more mayonnaise, but you don't have to do this. But I love mayonnaise and tomato. I love that flavor. So slather it on if you dare. Let's check our bread. Oh yeah, that looks perfect. It's going to finish cooking a little bit while this thing's in the oven. I'm turning my stove down now while I finish the recipe. Now it's time for the tomatoes to go on top. With them sliced really thin, you can get a lot on there that's not going to topple out of your sandwich. And now add some salt and grind some pepper if you like. And then to hold it together, let's put a lot of cheese on it. 2 slices. You can serve this open face if you want. In fact, that's usually how I eat it. At this point, I want to add a little bit of onion, but I want to cut it really fine. Put it on top, and when this goes in the oven, it's going to sweeten it because it's going to cook that oven. So it's not going to be hot and spicy. It's going to be sweet red onion. The basil I'm going to add fresh later. So turn it off and put it in the oven. That oven has been preheating on broil, so it's only going to take about 2 minutes. And I always time it because if I get a phone call, I'm in bad shape. Oh great, that's almost done. So turn your oven off. Don't forget that step. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow, what a sandwich. Time for the flip. That's amazing. And that knife is so sharp, it cuts it great. Look at that sandwich. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh, can you see that? Click the link below and get your Whetstone so you can cut with really sharp knives forever. Now's the time you add the basil. You know what? I don't care about the basil. I just want to get to the bite. This mousey needs a napkin. I'm Rebecca Brandt. Subscribe to my channel and let's keep making great things in the kitchen like a Swiss cheese tomato grilled sandwich.